And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out past Galbraith to the northeast there. And yeah, the skies are a little cloudy right now. We did have a lot of sunshine earlier today. Right now we're at 11. We were at 12 degrees at noon, stayed there for a few hours. And now we've dropped a degree. Our low was -3 at 6 a.m. this morning. Winds are out of the south at 24 kilometers per hour. Our humidity level is back down to 41%. So we are starting a trend that's a little drier. Having said that, there is a chance of still some showers. Of course, west of the Continental Divide, you're looking to showers tonight in the Kootenays, both east and west. But here on this side of the Continental Divide, we're looking at a drying trend trying to get established. And you can see on the satellite imagery still a lot of cloud cover that's pushing from the southern coastal areas of BC and across the mountains and into Alberta. We're still seeing some higher elevations of snow. Folks in Banff woke up to some more snowfall earlier today, and you can see that precipitation pattern still trying to make its way across the mountains. It'll eventually deplete itself, and that's the good news. There is an area of high pressure as we get further into the weekend that really starts to try to dig in, and it's from that source that we start to see stability really moving into southern Alberta in the latter part of the weekend and then into the start of the work week especially, and by Tuesday we could be at a daytime high of 21 degrees. So as the forecaster is indicating right now, we're still seeing that precipitation at the higher levels and to the west of the Continental Divide. We're looking at that medium to low level cloud in much of Alberta right now, and then starting as we get into the latter part of today and then into tomorrow, you can see that little bit of a poke of high pressure. It's trying to make its way further north. That'll give us some protection tomorrow as we enter into the daytime hours, and then that rain-snow combination still in existence in the higher elevations along the mountains. But we do start to see a nice clearing trend start to make its way in. That having been said, though, there still is some shower potentially to the north, that activity, and we could see a little drift off of shower activity late in the day tomorrow, but we're starting to go into more of a stable air mass. So that's the good news, is that all that heavy rainfall that we had a couple of days ago, that pattern is diminishing as time goes on here. 0 in St. John's right now, pretty pleasant temperatures through the Maritimes, but boy, Windsor and Sarnia both sitting at 31 degrees at this hour. But of course, with that comes the risk of that thunderstorm activity. All of southern Ontario, well, most of southern Ontario is under a severe thunderstorm watch right now, and that's simply because of that warm air mass and a disturbance moving across the Great Lakes. 12 degrees in Winnipeg, 9 and 12 in Regina and Saskatoon, 11 in Edmonton, 9 in Kelowna, 9 on the coast in Vancouver, 8 in Prince George, and BC's a little damp right now with all that precipitation moving across. Whitehorse at 8 degrees, and Yellowknife, boy, picking up some nice temperatures to the north. 15 degrees is what they're enjoying right now. Regional forecasts for East Kootenay looking at 4 degrees tonight with that shower activity. Showers tomorrow as well. 11 degrees for a daytime high and a southwest wind for you that's not too brisk. Crow's Nest Pass, partly cloudy tonight, 0 for a low with that chance of a shower tonight. Tomorrow, mainly cloudy with some sunny breaks, 11 degrees for a daytime high. For Medicine Hat, fairly clear skies tonight, 3 degrees for a low, sunshine and 20 degrees for you tomorrow, and not too windy out of the west at 20 in the afternoon. Here in Lethbridge, we're looking at partly cloudy skies tonight, 2 degrees for a low. And as I said, there's a chance of a little sprinkle or two tonight. Tomorrow, a sun and cloud mix, west winds at 30 kilometers per hour, 16. And even though it's not in the graphic, just don't write out the fact that we could have a shower later in the afternoon tomorrow, just that leftover instability. Fairly cloudy on Saturday, but temperatures looking really good. 21 degrees and sunny for Tuesday. Yes. Barbecues will be out in full stead. Now, Dory story, our next 2 recipients of the Volunteer Lethbridge Leaders of Tomorrow Awards.
Most of my volunteering is through my 2 youth groups. Just the satisfaction that I helped someone, and it's not really work to me. It's kind of like way to spend my free time. I feel great because those people needed my help, and I gave up my free time to help them, and it's just a great thing to do. There's many different places and types of volunteering you can do, and it's more of a self-reward kind of thing.
The main activities in recent years have been with the Red Cross and the St. John's Ambulance. I'm also involved with the Red Cross Club at the University of Lethbridge. So Yeah, with St. John's Ambulance, mainly involved with performing first aid at events around town in southern Alberta, performing first aid for any patrons. With the Red Cross, I'm on the disaster management team, and I guess most notably went up to Slave Lake last year over the summer 2 times to assist with the evacuation and then later on with the recovery process. And I do get a lot out of volunteering. I find it's meaningful, and that's really what it is. It's meaningful work for me. I find it enjoyable, so I have no qualms about doing it.